Your first car.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Producers, now's a great time to get your seed meters inspected so you're ready for spring planting. Right now, Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is offering $25 labor per row all month long. Contact one of Grossenberg Implement's service managers and schedule your planter seed meter inspection so it's ready for spring. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Go to grossenberg.com for details.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Lemon wants to stop the music.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods, such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Producers, now's a great time to get your seed meters inspected so you're ready for spring planting. Right now, Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is offering $25 labor per row all month long. Contact one of Grossenberg Implement's service managers and schedule your planter seed meter inspection so it's ready for spring. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Go to grossenberg.com for details.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, WE. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Producers, now's a great time to get your seed meters inspected so you're ready for spring planting. Right now, Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is offering $25 labor per row all month long. Contact one of Grossenberg Implement's service managers and schedule your planter seed meter inspection so it's ready for spring. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Go to grossenberg.com for details.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Well, good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome inside Madison High School, home of the Bulldogs and the host of the DAC-12 NEC Clash. We've got the final 3 games for you right here on Live Ticket TV. Game number 7, technically, between the 3 seeds in the DAC-12 and the Northeast Conference are the Parkston Trojans and the T-Area Lady Titans. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Cole Larsh, alongside me, Heath Nimke. Heath, we've had 6 games previous to this one in this DAC-12 NEC Clash. Run down some scores of the previous 6 games.
Yeah, so one currently going on yet is Webster area versus West Central Trojans happening there in the main auxiliary gym. We'll get you that score here in just a moment. But action that we've seen so far in the first game, the matchup with the 6th seed, it was the Dakota Valley Panthers that beat the Millbank Bulldogs 53-31. Also here in the main gym, the matchup with the 5 seeds, Elk Point Jefferson Huskies got past Grote in area 44-23. And the game before us that we just saw wrap up, one of the closest games here of the DAC-12 NEC Clash, the Lennox Orioles beat the Hamlin Chargers 45-37. Over there in the auxiliary gym, 2 games that have gone final so far. The 11 seed Madison Bulldogs beat Tispazina 61-49. Also in the matchup of the 10 seed Clark Willow Lake beat Del Rapids 46-32. Have not seen a score update from that Webster area West Central game here at the moment, but so far, Cole, through 5 games, the DAC-12 is 4-1. You may remember a week ago, the DAC-12 went 10-1 against the NEC. The only loss actually coming in the last game over in the auxiliary gym where the Madison Bulldogs lost. By the way, so far, it's been a good day for the DAC-12.
Let's take a quick look, as a more in-depth look, you might say, as this game number 7 between the 3 seeds. Again, Parkston Trojans, not technically in the Northeast Conference, but they have been a fill-in in this DAC-12 NEC Clash for many years, as far as I can remember. And they're currently the 3 seed as they would sit if they were in the conference. They come into this contest 11-4 on the season. Their only losses against the Vermillion Tanagers, the Wagner Red Raiders, and the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, all back-to-back-to-back. And they also lost a week ago today down in Augustana when they took on a very good Arlington Cardinals team, 62-56. Since then, they picked up a couple wins, including last night, where they beat the Gregory Gorillas 68-44 on their home court. They're going to be a tough team. They're going to be really fast. They want to push the ball up the floor. The only problem with them, though, again, especially against this tough T-area team, might be a little outsized in this contest.
It's going to be certainly an intriguing matchup. And also, Cole, we can't forget, this is the last time that we will see these 2 teams participate in the DAC-12 NEC Clash. Of course, T area is going to the ESD and AA. And with that, then Parkston will have to be eliminated from this clash. Again, the Parkston Trojans do fill in for Britton Heckla, that's also in the NEC, but has not participated in this clash in the past 3 years. But yeah, you mentioned for the Parkston Trojans, it's all about trying to find the size and how do they shut down Katie Vasika. Of course, she has been on a tear once again this season. She's been healthy all season long as well. That was something we did not see from her a year ago. And then besides that, the T-Area Titans have a lot of different highlights or players that complement Vasika, including Weber, West, and you can't forget about Grant. It seems like she's the forgotten about player with Katie Vasika. Mariah Grant just is an extremely great player inside and can really go off on any night. So that'll be something just inside we talk about. Shutting down Grant and Vasika for the T-Area Titans is going to be tough. And one other side note, Cole, if you will, for the Parkston Trojans, they come in one of the probably second difficult on the girls' side regions, because right now you have Wagner, Mount Vernon, Plankinton above Parkston. Parkston currently 3rd in that region, and then even Hanson down at that 4th spot. So Parkston needs to find as many wins as they can late in this season, and of course they'll want to avoid Mount Vernon, Plankinton, Wagner, but it looks like they might just be locked up into that 3 spot the rest of this season, the way it's going to play out.
Yeah, you look at that. You look at the 2 toughest regions you could argue in Class A, Region 4 and Region 5. Parkston out of Region 5, 7 out of the 8 teams at 500 or above. The worst record in Region 5, 7-8 with the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. All right, let's move over to the T-Area Lady Titans. Of course, they come into this contest 10-3. They've taken a couple tough losses, including Sioux Falls Jefferson, Sioux Falls Christian, and the number 1 team in AA, Sioux Falls O'Gorman. You can see that almost playing out in the beginning of the year as you think they're going to start gearing up for their move up to AA next year. They're scheduling more AA teams this year. Still a very impressive 10-3 record for them.
Yeah, we talk about who is the top team in Class A, and one of the premier teams that we focused on this year was the T-Area Titans. The media maybe hasn't shown as much love to them because those losses against the AA teams, but also something else to watch out for today, Cole, is T-Area having those fresh legs, as they haven't played since Wednesday, a makeup game against Canton. They did schedule that for Wednesday and got a dominating win over the Canton Seahawks. So I think that will also help out the T-Area Titans here, just having fresh legs over the Parkston Trojans.
All All right, we're going to step aside for just a second as I believe they're doing the national anthem before the starting lineups. We're going to take a break. Back after the national anthem for lineups and DAC-12 NEC Clash action right after this on Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back inside Madison High School, home of the Bulldogs. We're getting the starting lineups first for the visiting team on the scoreboard. Coming out of the Dakota 12 Conference, the T-Area Lady Titans. At one guard, a 5'4 senior number 2, Maya Weber. At one guard, a 5'5 senior number 3, Hayden West. At forward, a 5'11 senior number 10, Mara Grant. At guard, a 5'6 sophomore number 11, Ellie Clayberg. And at guard, a 6'1 senior number 23, Katie Vasika. The Lady Titans are coached by assistant coaches Scott Bindy, Sarah Van Laken, and Bethany Van Green. And the head coach is Adam Shoresman. Another starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Parkston Trojans. Starting at guard, a 5'7 senior number 2, Gracie Oakley. Starting at guard, a 5'5 junior number 5, Lauren Zebart. Starting at guard, a 5'6 freshman number 14, Berkeley Zebart. Starting at guard, a 5'9 freshman number 20, Kiera Oakley. And at forward, a 5'7 junior number 30, Maya Turinger. The Trojans are coached by assistant coach Joe Shepherdson, and head coach is Cole Knipling. Lady Titans and the Trojans. I'm Cole Larsch, alongside me, Heath Nimke. Heath, should be a very entertaining game inside Madison High School.
Certainly so. The Parkston Trojans, I believe, have their hands full. Of course, this is a T-Area Titans team. We talk about the DAC-12 standings. They are tied now for first. Of course, their only loss in the DAC-12 coming against Sioux Falls Christian. They also beat the 2 seed that we're going to see later on, the Vermillion Tanagers. For the Parkston Trojans, it's all about staying in contention within their region. They need to find a big win here in Madison.
Katie Vasika for the Titans and Kiera Oakley for the Trojans in the center circle. The ball is up and away we go for game number 7 of the DAC-12 NEC Clash. T-Area wins the toss. West kicks out. Weber, right wing 3, got it to go. Just like that. 3 points quick for the Lady Titans.
And you can see right away for the Parkston Trojans playing that cheat defense, if you will. They want to put 2 inside to shut down Grant and Vasika. That means there's going to be a shooter open on the outside, and quickly the Titans found it.
Zebart to Oakley. Right elbow Turinger. Turinger spins around, guarded by Grant. Now bounce pass out to Zebart. Zebart drives left, lost the ball for a second, and it's going to be saved from going out of bounds. And now we're going to get a quick travel on the Titans by Maya Weber. And so possession will go right back to the Trojans. 7:22 first quarter.
And again, Cole, look at this game. How much does Parkston go quickly? And quickly already see another steal by T-Area.
Vasika has it at the top of the key. Lost her dribble for a second. Now kicks over to Clayberg. Clayberg up top to Weber. Weber kicks over. Grant, 18-footer right side is off the mark, and the rebound is controlled by Lauren Ziebart. Again, T-Area in the navy blue going right to left on your video screen. Parkston Trojans in their home whites going left to right, as you see it on your screen, as we got another quick foul. As a foul is on Maya Weber, that's her first. First foul of the ball game, minute and 3 in. Parkston to throw it in with Ziebart, just a long lob pass. Now they finally get it in, trying to look inside to Turinger. Can't get anything to go. Still have it up top, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Again, fresh shot clock with the foul. Ziebart, left wing, pump fakes the three. Back over Berkeley Ziebart for three. That one's going to rattle in. First 3 points of the ball game, Ziebart to Ziebart, and it's 3-3 tied. T and Parkston now are going to get a loose ball foul as Vasika was driving. I believe the referee's just coming together to see what number it's on. And it's going to be on Kira Oakley, her first, team's first. So the scoreboard reads exactly the same. 3 fouls, 3 points apiece, 1 foul apiece. As T has it, fresh shot clock, minute 30 in, to quarter number 1. Clayberg drives middle, her little floater off the back iron, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Lauren Ziebart. And she's going to take it herself across the Bulldog logo. Now 2 rebounds for her. Berkeley Ziebart, hand off to Oakley. Again, 2 Oakleys and 2 Ziebarts in this starting lineup.
Can get a little confusing.
It definitely can. Turinger drives in, guarded closely by Grant. It's going to go out of bounds. Off of Grant. Did not hit the rim, so still a 13-second shot clock. 5:57 to play. In game number 7, the DAC 12 NEC Clash. Thanks for tuning in. Live Ticket TV also simulcasting Vermillion Tanagers live and Madison live stream, as inside off the glass and good for 2 was Maya Turinger. Finally got the position she wanted. Parkston takes the quick lead, 5-3.
Both buckets have been assisted now by the Parkston Trojans. They're really getting great offense moving around the perimeter.
A steal away quickly. 3-pointer the opposite way. That one's going to rattle out for Gracie Oakley, and they're going to say that the rebound goes out of bounds. They're going to say Vasika was out of bounds. So possession will go back to Parkston, as T really was not expecting that ball to go back to Parkston. They were all sitting by half court. 5:31, first quarter. Trojans to throw it in. They're trying to look for Gracie Oakley. They do get it inside to her, off the glass, and good for 2. For Gracie Oakley, quick 7-3 lead for the Parkston Trojans. Clayberg brings it up now, kicks back to West. West gets it across the timeline. West still has it over to Weber. Weber at the top of the key now drives in, kick out Clayberg. Can't get that one to fall. What a good offensive rebound by Weber. Kick out West for 3. That one's off the mark. And the rebound is going to go out of bounds, and possession will go back to Parkston.
For the first time, we'll see J.C. Babb check into the ballgame for the T-Area Titans, replacing the sophomore Ellie Clayberg.
Just under 5 minutes to play, first quarter, 7-3, the Trojans lead, and now a bounce pass that went to nobody will be stolen away by T. There they come on the fast break up ahead. Babb to Weber, count the bucket and the foul for Maya Weber. She'll go to line to try and accomplish the 3-point play.
How about that for Babb? Checks into the ball game, quickly picks up an assist and a steal in the first 10 seconds she's out there. And it's also, all points so far have been to Weber for the Titans.
Free throws up and good. As he said, it's all 6 points for T-Area have come from Maya Weber. Now the opposite way with Parkston, they get it inside to Turinger. Kick back out. Kiera Oakley for 3, got it. That was Gracie Oakley, Now she's the leading scorer for the Trojans. She has 5, 10-6. The Trojans still lead. Up ahead to Vasika, kick out. Weber for 3, just off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for and loose ball controlled by Kiera Oakley. Now Parkston wants to push. Up ahead the other way, off the glass and no good for Berkeley Ziebart. Offensive rebound no good by Lauren Ziebart, and that rebound controlled by Vasika. In the backcourt, and now we're going to get a loose ball foul. That foul is on Berkeley Ziebart, as I'm not sure you can hear, but much to the dismay of head coach Cole Knipling.
Also, we'll see Lexi Schoenfelder check in. Kira Oakley will check out for the Parkston Trojans. So both teams have now dipped into their bench, just one player.
Now pass that is tipped out of bounds and it will go back to Parkston. Just a pass that went out of bounds.
Yeah, a bad pass to Weber as you were looking down there at your stat sheet there, Cole. Weber was trying to get the pass, reached out with the right hand, couldn't control it, and just went simply out of bounds.
Halfway through quarter number 1, thanks for tuning in. 10-6, the Trojans lead. They get it inside to Schoenfelder, kick back out. Berkeley Ziebart for 3 is off the mark, and it's rebounded by Grant. She's double-teamed in the corner. Splits the double team, and now T-Area has numbers. 3-on-2 break up ahead to a cutting Vasika. She can't really handle it, but then somehow gets the ball in her possession off the glass and good for 2. 10-8 now your score, and now Parkston wants to push the opposite way. Lauren Ziebart, pass, three-pointer good. Gracie Oakley. Now 8 points for Gracie Oakley here in quarter number 1 as the Trojans lead 13-8. Down the other way, Vasika can't get the bucket to fall on the drive. But she was fouled and will go to line to shoot 2. As that falls on Gracie Oakley. Her first, team's 4th already here in quarter number 1. So the next foul on Parkston will be bonus, as we have some subs waiting after the free throw, and the first one is good. By Vasika, now 3 for her.
And also T-Area, even though it's early, Cole, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
As Anna Bindi and Reese Hammerquist check in.
And Grant, their other big presence inside for the T-Area Titans, checks out.
Free throw good for Vasika, so now 13-10. Vasika has 4. T-Area running their normal rotation of 3 or 4 off the bench, and that pass tipped out of bounds, and it's going to roll all the way off screen far into that corner where does not appear to be much going on back there.
It's actually a pretty light crowd, I feel like, for this third seed matchup.
I would agree with you there. As that pass just about a backcourt violation, but Kiera Oakley backed up just far enough past half court. Three-pointer, Gracie Oakley, just short off the mark. And the rebound is controlled by Babb. She's going to split through the double team herself. 4-on-2 break for the Titans. Here they go. Up to Bindi. Bindi collects the dribble. Now bounce pass to Hammerquist. Back to Bindi. Bindi drives middle. Kick out. West thought about the 3, didn't take it. She was pretty open. Surprised she didn't. Bounce pass inside Hammerquist. Left-handed layup is good. For the recent check-in, Reese Hammerquist, she has 2. And now it's a 1-point ball game, 13-12, 2:36 to play in quarter number 1. Another 3, Gracie Oakley, why not? When you're feeling it, Heath. Now 11 points for Gracie Oakley.
And what we've seen also as well, 5 assists for this Parkston Trojan teams. I mean, they're just catching, shooting, having great success from downtown.
Down the other way, West off the mark, and the rebound is controlled by the Trojans. And Schoenfelder, now she picks up her dribble, 30 feet from the hoop, looking around, now gets to a cutting Lauren Ziebart. Hand off, Gracie Oakley inside, bounce pass, off the glass, and good for 2. Gracie to Kiera, first 2 points for her. Now, just like that, 18-12 in favor of Parkston.
Also a little bit different than what we've seen so far here. It seems like in this gym, a lot of points in this first quarter.
Vasika kicks out. Hayden West for 3 got it to go. Her first 3 points of the contest. And now 18-15. And like you said, Heath, I hope everybody took the over, as this one has been a shootout so far in the home of the Bulldogs. Inside, and now we're going to get a jump ball. And possession will go to Parkston, I believe.
And it's also impressive the way Parkston Trojans, again, it's been less than 24 hours. They had to get ready for the T-Area Titans, as they did play last night, and they have shown no signs of being exhausted. They really moved quickly and have found open players and have been hitting the buckets here in this first quarter.
They bounce pass into Turner. Turner off the glass, no good, but they're going to say that Grant fouled her from behind. So Turner will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul again on Grant, her first, team's 2nd. as both teams still sticking with their usual rotation for this season. As you can see, as at every free throw, as the free throw's off the mark for Turner, as a Trojan player is going back to the bench to grab some water every chance they get. And like you said, Heath, that's the effect of playing 2 games in less than 24 hours. Second one's off the mark, but an offensive rebound controlled by Turner. Kick out, Gracie Oakley blocked by Anna Bindi, but Parkston still has it. Kick out, Lauren Ziebart for 3 is off the mark. And Grant collects that rebound, just about lost it out of bounds, but gets it up ahead to Bindi, and now that pass stolen away. Here comes Parkston the other way. Good steal by Berkeley Ziebart. Gracie has it, kicks over to Berkeley's. Kick pass all the way over to Kiera. She'll drive baseline. Through contact, they're going to say she was fouled from behind. And she will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Vasika, her first, team's third. Kiera, first free throw good. Now 3 points for her as Schoenfelder checks in.
By the way, Parkston Trojans now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe, whereas T Area is 3 for 3. Make them 1 of 4 as they missed their second.
Rebounded by Grant and a very quick jump ball whistle. Again, Heath, that's your pet peeve, and now possession's going to go to the Lady Titans, as that was a very quick whistle. It looked like Grant had it, and she just ripped it away.
Yeah, let them play. That's what I always like to say. Let them get a little aggressive fighting for the basketball, because I feel like you wait a half second more, someone's going to come away with it. But see some quick whistles right away here in this first quarter.
Bab has it right side for the Titans. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bindi took a couple extra steps when we're trying to pass it inside.
And luckily that was a travel, because Katie Vasika got open there for a moment. Of course, she has just been hounded all game long. It seems like some type of Parkston Trojan defender has been on her, whether it's either holding the jersey or constantly having that hand on her, just to constantly keep them in front, if you will, the Parkston Trojans, in front of Katie Vasika, not to get any open passes.
19-15, quarter number 1. 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. So Parkston can't really hold for the last shot of the quarters. They get it inside to Turner. Turner spins left, kicks out to Berkeley. Over to Kiera. Back up top to Lauren. Lauren kick out, 13 on the shot clock. Kiera drives, and they're going to say she was fouled on the drive. And they're going to say, no, it's an on-the-ground foul, but they are in the bonus. As that foul is on Reese Hammerquist, now her first, as I only have...
Yeah, Cole, it should be 4 fouls here. It's a shooting foul on Hammerquist.
There we go. So it was a shooting foul, as the first free throw is good. Kiera Oakley, 4 points. 20-15. 17 seconds to play. Second free throw is good. 5 points now for Kiera Oakley. And now the shot clock is off. T-Area going to hold for the last shot. Clayberg kicks over to West. West, top of the key with 6. Still West with 4. To Weber, back to West with 2. 1. Clayberg for 3 at the buzzer, just off the back of the iron. And that is how quarter number 1 will end. 21-15 your score. We're going to step aside. Back to Madison High School in 60 seconds.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Whether you're
Welcome back, Madison High School, home of the Bulldogs, hosts of the DAC 12 NEC Clash. Game number 7 between the T-Area Lady Titans and the Parkston Trojans. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Cole Larsch, alongside me, Heath Nimke. Heath, your quick thoughts of quarter number 1 as Kiera Oakley drives and gets the gets the bucket to fall. Quick 2 points for her.
I think this is all Parkston Trojans, really. They have shown great defense to make sure the key players have been shut down, have given some open lanes to T from shooting downtown. Titans haven't necessarily shot it well, but Cole, I think what's been so impressive, already 23 points here in the ball game for the Parkston Trojans.
As you say that, Katie Vasika gets the ball. Pull-up jumper for her from deep is good. So quick points here in quarter number 2, as we saw it there in quarter number 1 as well, 23-18.
But certainly on a pace for being up in the 80s for scoring here in this ballgame, which I don't think, you combine a few other games so far we've seen here in this main gym. All those scores combined, I don't think we've seen 80.
As now we're going to get a loose ball foul as Hammerquist tried stealing the down low pass. Got called for the foul. That's her second. Team's first of the quarter. Again, team fouls reset at the quarter. Parkston to throw it in. They get it into their safety valve in Kiera Oakley. Over the right side with Lauren. Back to Kiera, right wing. Now she has it, dribbles towards the top. Handoff back behind her to Lauren Zebart. Now it's going to be poked away out of bounds by West. As from this distance, Heath 2 and 3 look very similar. And what doesn't help is they're both wearing the same color shoes, so you can't really tell them apart that way.
And also you, I think, add in Clayberg over there. I think Clayberg gets a little confusing to me as well. Again, wearing number 11, sometimes I get lost with her.
And now we're going to get another foul called on T area.
But Grant and Vasika I have down. Those two look different than everybody else.
Mainly because they are taller than everybody. They're about a head taller than everybody else on the floor, just the size advantage of the Titans. As that foul was on Hayden West, her first, team second. Quick bounce pass inside to Berkeley Zebart. Can't get anything to go. Now handoff to Gracie Oakley. Again, 11 points for her in the first quarter. Turner has it, left wing, 25 on the shot clock. She drives, spins inside, and now we're going to get a travel called by all three officials.
By the way, we're seeing Grant check into the ballgame for the first time in this second quarter, and that's mainly because Grant did pick up a foul there in that first quarter. It's all about her for Adam Shoresman. Watch her fouls, make sure she stays out of foul trouble, but if you're the Parkston Trojans, you get her into quick trouble, she will sit a lot of this game. And of course, she's a key piece to this offense and defense for the Titans.
Weber has it, dribbling over to West, right wing, inside to Grant. Grant off the glass, no, but they're going to say she was fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws.
Yeah, Zebart on the help defense, trying to crash down, just put herself on a wrong spot and just reached up her hand and ended up making contact with Grant. Nothing can do about that. But Grant, already size inside, makes that difference in the first 10 seconds that she checks on.
And the first free throw was missed short.
First free throw missed as well for the T area Titans. They started that first quarter 3 of 3.
Second free throw up and good. Grant, first points for her in the contest. 23-19 your score in favor of the Trojans. Again, Trojans in the home white going left to right on your screen. T area in the away navy blue going right to left. As pass inside, trying to get it inside to Turner, stolen away by Grant. And they're going to say she double dribbled when she was trying to get past the double team.
Second steal for Grant here in the ballgame.
So possession will go back to the Trojans underneath their own hoop. They lob it inside. Turner can't get that one to fall, too strong off the glass. And the rebound is controlled by Grant, and T area wants to push all the way up ahead. Now they get it back out to West. Kick over, Clayberg for 3. Got it.
That's what it is, Cole. It's that help defense trying to shut things down inside. And if they just keep shooting the T-area Titans, they have open looks. Just got to connect, and that time they did.
1 point ball game, 23-22. Very much ball pressure defense played right now by T-area. Now that shot can't get it to fall, and the rebound's going to go out of bounds. And possession goes back to T.
That time defensively, Katie Vasika just inside shutting things down.
Timeout called by head coach Cole Knipling. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Back to Madison High School in 60.
If you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back, Madison High School, home of the Bulldogs, host of the DAC-12 NEC Clash. This game between the three seeds of the respective conferences, the DAC-12 and the NEC, T-Area and the Parkston Trojans. Vasika coast to coast off the inbound pass will get it to fall.
And even with Parkston trying to shut her down as much as possible, she's now up to 9 points in already the second quarter.
And T-Area takes back a 1-point lead, 24-23. Schoenfelder has it, was stuck there for a second, kick over Berkeley Zebart. Pump fakes the three, now drives middle, off the glass, can't get that one to fall. And the rebound is controlled by Grant, and this is T-Area specialty. They want to push 4-on-2 up ahead. Clayberg now just going to pass it back to Grant. It's going to be stolen away by Kira Oakley. Now she wants to push, bounce pass it to Schoenfelder, back out Lauren. Lauren has it, they're going to try and reset. Backdoor cut by Berkeley Zebart, off the glass, no good. And the rebound will be tipped out to Gracie Oakley for three, is off the mark as well. Rebound still loose, and Parkston comes up with it, so even though Parkston does not have the size advantage, they definitely have the rebounding advantage in the ball game. Back out, Berkeley Zebart straight away is off the mark. And finally, T-Area gets the rebound.
Yeah, Grant already up to 5 rebounds here in this first half.
Vasika dribbles it up the timeline at the Bulldog logo. Passes over to West. West now going to reset as Adam Shoresman calling out a play. West now dribbles into the middle. Kick out. Clayberg, long two, got it.
That's what it is. Just got to keep doing it. Clayberg now with 5 points, and it's all because of assist from West.
3-point lead for the Titans. Down the other way, shot up no good by Berkeley Zebart, and the rebound was punched by Berkeley Zebart, but eventually controlled by Grant. And now Vasika has it. Here she goes. Bounce pass to Grant inside, and Grant was, they're going to say, fouled on the shot, and Grant will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. As the foul is on Kira Oakley. Now her second, team second of the quarter, so both teams with 2 fouls here in quarter number 2.
2 Trojans also with 2 fouls here in the basketball game, so that'll be something to kind of watch as just past the halfway point of this second quarter.
First free throw for Grant is good. Just 2 points for her so far in the game.
But getting it done defensively with those rebounds and assists with what we've seen from her.
Now 3 points, all from the charity stripe, as now a 5-point lead for the Titans.
She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in this game.
28-23, 3:38 to play. In game number 7, driving the other way, off the glass, no good by Berkeley Zebart, but she was fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Maya Weber, her second, team's third.
Both teams doing a good job of trying to work things inside. So far in this ball game, we've seen all 3 officials be very consistent on fouls inside, and that's where teams want to attack.
First free throw off the mark for Berkeley, and now J.C. Babb checks in for the Lady Titans.
Berkeley is now 2 of 3 0 of 1.
Second free throw also off the mark, and Grant collects the rebound. Thought about taking it herself, now passes it back. Parkston trying to trap in the backcourt, and now Vasika has it.
The Trojans have now missed 5 free throws, which gives them 5 points on the scoreboard, if you will. They go a perfect, Cole, which makes it 28-28.
And now they're going to say Grant traveled at the free throw line. As instantly you hear Adam Shoresman go, no way. I think stands up, have a quick conversation with the official, and he's on his way. Parkston left to right on your screen. Berkeley has it at the top of the key. Now bounce pass to Gracie. Up to Lauren, left wing. Pass over to Gracie again, top of the key. Now drives left, and they're going to say that she was fouled on the drive. And that falls on Clayberg, now her first. 4th team foul for the Lady Titans, so the next foul will put Parkston in the bonus.
And for Parkston offensively, just keep trying to attack that middle. Get them to bonus and just shoot some free throws, knocks them down, you're right back into this game.
And now we're going to get another foul on T area. So Kira Oakley will go to line to shoot 2.
I didn't quite see it. They're going to call it on Bab here, Cole. I thought for a sec they were going to call that on Katie Vasika, and she did give the look of what did I foul there, and Katie Vasika, of course, did not have hands up whatsoever to commit a foul. So
first free throw, good, on the bonus by Kira Oakley. 8 points for her. So if your last name's Oakley, you've got to combine 19 out of the 24. Second one rattles in.
And Oakley has been the bright spot from the free throw line so far, where she is 5 of 6 here at the charity stripe.
Vasika has it going the other way. She drives, kick out. Now they're going to swing it around to Clayberg. 15-foot floater, good for Ellie Clayberg. Now 7 points for her all in this quarter, and still a 5-point lead for the Titans.
And usually we see Grant Vasika having big games. Today it's been Ellie Clayberg.
Drive the other way, off the glass, good for 2 by Berkeley Zebart. And now here we go the other way again with Vasika. Kick out, back up, Clayberg right wing 3, off the mark. And the rebound is controlled by that's the wrong team, Lauren Zebart. You know, Heath, you would think with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter, I'd know which team was which on my sheet in front of me.
Got a lot of similar numbers, I'll give you that much.
That's probably the first time you ever stuck up for me in anything. Kick out, Berkeley Zebart, 3 rattles in.
Cole, that is the first assist that we have seen from the Parkston Trojans here in the second quarter. They had 6 there in that first quarter.
And now just like that, we're knotted up at 30, 1:50 to play. Vasika inside Grant, off the glass, good for 2.
How about that connection? That's been a connection all season long. Vasika now with her second assist of the ball game.
Say that's quite the familiar connection right there. Vasika to Grant or Grant to Vasika. 3 the other way. Berkeley Zebart's off the mark. And Clayberg gets the rebound. Pass it up ahead to Vasika. Double teamed. She'll drive. Step through. Layup. Good.
Just let the defense kind of get stutter stepped, and she went right around them. And Vasika now in double digits for the ball game.
34-30. Again, like you said, Vasika 11 points. Tied with the leading scorer. We have Gracie Oakley had 11 in the first. We have not seen her score in the second. Quick steal by T, and now they're going to get a timeout called by head coach Adam Shoresman. Will take it with him back to Madison High School in 30 seconds.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to Madison. Game number 7 of the DAC-12 NEC clash between the number 3 seeds, where the T-Area Lady Titans lead the Parkston Trojans 34-30. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Cole Larsch alongside my broadcast partner Heath Nimke. Heath, it's been a lot of scoring here in quarters number 1 and 2. Is there really anything either team can really do about it?
No, I think these have been great defenses played so far. Just T area finding open shots. And then I really love how the Parkston Trojans, even being outsized in this ball game, have really drove the lane so far and taken advantage, even though they're undersized.
Bab, 3-pointer's good from the right side. First 3 points for her. Every player but one has scored for the T-Area Lady Titans. Gracie Oakley inside to Turner. Turner kicks out. 3-pointer for Berkeley is off the mark. Rebound fought for, and bodies hit the floor. They're going to say a rebounding foul on Mara Grant. That's now the second foul on Grant. 6 for the quarter.
Yeah, if you will, Cole. Go back to the old basketball rules. It would be double bonus anyways for the Parkston Trojans.
Turner's first free throw is good as Vasika checks in for Grant.
You're absolutely right. She was before that 0 of 2 at the line.
Second one from the stripe is on its way and also good. 4 points for Turner in the contest. And the shot clock is off, 37-32. Here inside Madison High School. See what T-Area does with it. Most likely they'll hold for the last second shot. West kicks out to Babb. Up top, Clayberg, straightaway three, just off the mark. And the rebound fought for, and we're going to get another foul called on the Lady Titans.
So it's Bindi picking up her first, 7th of the quarter, and that one a tough one to give as well, Cole. With 7.9, you kind of put this down to a one-possession game here for the Parkston Trojans if they can connect. I think it gives them a little bit of momentum, or at least the Parkston Trojans have to be happy that they're still in this game against the great T-Area Titans team.
First free throw rattles in and out, no good. By Kira Oakley.
She's 5 of 7 from the charity stripe here in the ball game. Starting to run out of room for her free throws.
Second one is up and good. Double figures for her with 10 points. 6 of them from the charity stripe, if my stat sheet serves me correctly.
Yep, 6 of 8 in the ball game.
As Brooklyn Wagner, the freshman, checks in, Vasika has it with 4. Vasika drives in and she's going to be fouled. Probably not the worst foul if you're Parkston.
You have a few to give there, and Gracie Oakley just makes a simple reach-in foul to try to kind of stop the momentum. And that's exactly what it does. So now the Titans have to go quick. Instead of having 8 seconds to play with the ball, they're down to just 3.
2.7 if you want to be exact as they inbound, and now we're going to get a foul away from the ball as they were guarding Vasika a little too closely.
That one is a bad one to give because that inbound goes deep to Clayberg, and Clayberg was going to shoot the quick 3. However, it did waste 0.6 on the clock, so we'll see what the Titans draw up, taking it from.
And I think that's exactly what Adam Shoresman is saying with him. They're going to say that they're going to try and say that the foul was before the inbound went in.
That, or is going to try to get underneath the hoop, an easy draw up for Katie Vasika with the size.
Is they're going to put different time on the clock? They're going to put it back to 2.7.
Okay. Yeah, so you're right. They say it happens before the inbound happened.
Minnie to throw it in the corner with Babb. Babb inside to Vasika, and she lost it. And that'll be the end of the first half. Your score, T-Area Lady Titans 37. Parkston Trojans 33. We're going to step aside for about 5 minutes or so. Halftime stats and analysis on the way next on Live Ticket TV, Vermillion Tanagers Live, and Madison Livestream.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Producers, now's a great time to get your seed meters inspected so you're ready for spring planting. Right now, Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is offering $25 labor per row all month long. Contact one of Grossenberg Implement's service managers and schedule your planter seed meter inspection so it's ready for spring. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Go to grossenberg.com for details.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back inside Madison High School, host of the DAC-12 NEC Clash. This game number 7 between the 3 seeds of the T-Area Lady Titans and the Parkston Trojans is at halftime. Your score 37-33. Heath Nimke, you've got some stats in front of you. First half stats, what are they looking like?
Yeah, let's go back to the first quarter. It was the Parkston Trojans that led it over the T-Area Titans 21-15, but the big second quarter there from the Titans as they outscore the Parkston Trojans 22-12 to lead it by 4. Let's go over our first half statistics. First up for the T-Area Titans as we go down in numerical order. For the starters, Maya Weber has 6 points along with a rebound and 2 assists. Hayden West hit a three-pointer back in that first quarter. Also has 3 assists in the ball game so far. Grant coming in 5 points, all coming in the second quarter. She also has 5 rebounds and 2 steals for the ball game. Ellie Clayberg, who went off there in the second quarter, scored all 7 of her points so far, though she's been quiet in all the other categories. And, of course, the leading scorer, no surprise here, Katie Vasika with 11 points, also 2 rebounds and 2 assists here in the ballgame. JC Babb off the bench, 3 points, a rebound, and an assist for her. Also, Hammerquist with 2 points, and Bindi with a rebound so far here in the first half for the T-Area Titans. That's a quick look at their statistics. Let's go over to the Parkston Trojans that really saw their scoring done in the first quarter by Gracie Oakley, who did not score in the second quarter. She does have 11 points, a rebound, and an assist for the Parkston Trojans. Other starters, so far Lauren Ziebart has been quiet in the scoring category, but has 4 rebounds to go with her 3 assists and a steal in the ball game, so getting it done defensively. Berkeley Ziebart has 8 points in the ball game, including 4 rebounds and an assist. Kira Oakley, 10 points, including over half of those points coming from the charity stripe, a rebound and assist to go in that category. And also Thuringer has 4 points in the ball game, a rebound and assist. The only other Trojan to get action here in that first half, Schoenfelder, has not scored, but does have a rebound to her name. But again, it is a 4-point lead. Also, Cole, quick update, other action that we saw between the 9 seeds over in the auxiliary gym. West Central Trojans probably shouldn't be a 9 seed, and they showed why. They destroyed Webster area by 43 points, 66-23, which now makes the DAC 12 5-1, the only loss being the Del Rapids Couriers falling against Clark Willow Lake Cyclones.
And 37-33, your halftime score. Thanks for tuning in. Wherever you may be watching us, Live Ticket TV, Vermillion Tanagers Live, or the Madison live stream, we appreciate you tuning in to the DAC 12 NEC Clash here at Madison High School as we're getting started for second half action. If you're Parkston, I mean, there's really not much you can do about this, their balanced scoring overall.
Oh, if I'm Cole Knipley, I'm coming into that halftime locker room fired up. I love what my girls did in that first half. Again, especially 24 hours ago, less than 24 hours ago, they were playing in a basketball game. They have showed they've been exhausted at time, but they don't go deep into their bench. I love what they've seen, really getting a lot of great assists so far in this ball game. Trojans just got to lock it down more defensively and make sure they keep getting the T-Area Titans into foul trouble. On the opposite side, same for Adam Shoresman. Got to love what you've seen so far. Just when they get those open opportunities, make sure they shoot a few more opportunities because they've had some open looks from downtown, just haven't necessarily pulled the trigger, and of course, simply stay out of foul trouble.
Again, 37-33 as we start the third quarter. T-Area got the ball going left to right. Three-pointer quickly is good for Maya Weber.
And that's exactly what I just said, Cole. Right off the heels of it, get the assist to the quick bucket shooter, Weber there. She now has 9 points. And by the way, with that, West now has 4 assists. And it's her first assist that has gone to Weber here in the ballgame.
Grant quickly stolen on the other way. Now she gets it back inside. No good, but she was fouled from behind, and Grant will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. T-Area coming out hot.
Yep, and that's exactly what Adam Shoresman talked about at halftime. Put this team away. Don't give them any life. We want to put the foot right on their throat to start this third quarter, and that's exactly what they're doing. And for Parkston, just weather the storm right now at the moment.
First free throw off the mark for Mara Grant. So still a 7-point game. Again, T-Area in the Navy jerseys going left to right. Parkston in the home whites going right to left as the second free throw is good.
Grant now 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals.
41-33, 40 seconds played here in quarter number 3. Parkston has it with Ziebart. Lauren Ziebart drives, now picks it back up. 15-footer left side off the mark. They're going to say she was fouled after the shot was up. And then Lauren's going to go to the line to shoot 2. As I said, the foul was on white 5
Yeah, I said the official just said 5. I think he meant to say that it was on West there. And then she put her hand up and said, no, the foul was on me.
So it'll be the second foul on Hayden West, as Anna Bindi is not out there. It is the same starting lineup for both squads. First free throw rattles in.
Well, of course, Cole, as well, you have to say that the T-Area Titans, nothing against them, have the worst type of jerseys you can have.
Yeah.
The only thing it could get worse is putting white on white.
And that's
the numbers being outlined.
Similar to what Sioux Falls Christian does, as Lauren Ziebart gets both free throws down the other way. Clayberg, left wing three, got it to go.
And another assist there from West, giving her 5, and Clayberg just keeps hitting from downtown, now 10 points in the ball game.
9-point lead, 44-35.
Also, we're cranky up here because this is probably the farthest we sit away in any gym to call high school sports.
True. I mean, it's a very good vantage point, except for where you're sitting. You kind of have to lean to get to that right side. But, yeah, I mean, it's a good view just a ways away.
But no complaints here for Madison. Continue to put on this DAC 12 NEC Clash. It's just tremendous year in and year out.
West for 3 is off the mark. The rebound's going to be tapped around. They're going to say it was last touched by Grant, and possession will go back to Parkston.
And, of course, you're calling history here as well, Cole. Last time we'll see these two teams participate in the DAC 12 NEC Clash. Parkston not a part of the NEC, so next year we'll be getting kicked out of it because the team they're playing right here is moving up to AA to play in the ESD. Which, thank God, if you're in the Region 4A, you'd love to see the Titans gone. They have just been tremendous over the past few years.
As a drive, shot was no good, Kiera Oakley, but a foul on Vasika. That's going to be her second, team second. 6:21, third quarter.
But kind of like what I mentioned there, coming out of the locker room for Cole Kniplin, as I said, just keep attacking the bucket, get them into foul trouble, and the Titans have already picked up 2 quick ones, not even 2 minutes into this third quarter.
Second free throw up and off the mark, and the rebound is controlled by Vasika. And she's going to push coast to coast herself. Now steps back, loses the ball for a second, kicks out to West, who lost it for a second as well.
By the way, Cole, Parkston shooting 50% from the free throw line. That's a huge downside for them in this ball game.
Grant lost it, got it back, drove in off the glass, and good for 2. 8 points for her, 46-35. Gracie Oakley inside to Berkeley Ziebart off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by T. And possession stays with the Trojans. Lauren Ziebart to throw it in underneath their own hoop. Looking around, now gets it back up to the safety valve. I don't think Parkston's been able to run a baseline out-of-bounds play all game.
I wonder why. You got the size inside with Grant Vasika. It makes it tough, but great shot there by Berkeley Ziebart.
Now 3 players in double figures for the Parkston Trojans, as Vasika lost it twice, but then was fouled from behind the second time.
Yeah, Kiera Oakley just kind of lost her own footing on the reach in there, trying to kind of get her feet back. And as she was getting her feet back, her right hand was still extended out and just draws the foul. So Schoenfelder, the only Trojan that we've seen come off the bench, checks back in.
As that is not true, as Brooklyn Wagner checked in late in that first half.
Oh, there we go.
Played about 10 seconds, but still checked in. West has it in the right corner, back up top with Weber, left side Clayberg. Clayberg now drives free throw line, kicks back up to West, swings it over to Weber. Inside Grant, off the glass, no, but they're going to say she was fouled from the help side defense, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
And now 2 different Trojans, Kiera Oakley and Berkeley Ziebart, have now picked up 3 fouls in the ball game.
First free throw is good.
5 of 7, Grant is.
This would put her into double figures, and it does. 10 points for Mara Grant. So 3 players on each side have double figures. Gracie Oakley, Berkeley Ziebart, Kiera Oakley for the Trojans. Mara Grant, Ellie Clayberg, and Katie Vasika for the Titans. Turner has it. She'll drive right off the glass, too strong. And the rebound is controlled by Grant, and then they're going to say a loose ball foul as it was poked away, and Grant tried getting it back. That is the 3rd personal foul on Mara Grant.
Have to imagine that Adam Shoresman was just told by the statistician there for the T-Area Titans that was her 3rd, but looks like they're going to keep her out there for a moment. I wonder if this is just to try to kind of expand their 11-point lead.
Berkeley has it, now drives right side, will take the shot, it's going to fall in off the rim. Berkeley Ziebart now the leading scorer in the entire ball game with 12 points, but still a 9-point deficit, 48-39. Vasika, she'll pull up WNBA threes off the mark, and a good offensive rebound that time by Weber. To Clayberg over to West, inside Grant, pumps fake, count the bucket and the foul for Mara Grant.
Starting to take over, Cole. Again, she did not score at all that first quarter. And the T-Area Titans kept it close, and since then she's gotten 5 in the second, now 7 in the third.
And we're not even halfway through this third quarter, and Parkston has 4 team fouls and T-Area has 3. Grant at the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, and it's in. 13 points for her, and now she will check out of the ball game, and Reese Hammerquist will check in.
I feel like we will not see her back in this third quarter with 3 personal fouls. I can see Coach Adam Shorsman just letting her sit this rest of the quarter and just kind of assessing where they're at as we move into the fourth.
Gracie has it again. Gracie Oakley scored 11 in the first quarter, yet to score since. She has it now, right wing, will drive middle. Pass tipped around, but controlled by Kiera Oakley. Kiera, swing pass all the way over to Berkeley Ziebart. Berkeley pump fakes the 3 a couple times, now with 9 on the shot clock. She'll drive baseline, count the bucket and the foul for Berkeley Ziebart.
Well, she has really picked up that space, Cole, as you mentioned, with Gracie Oakley not scoring. Ziebart has now gotten 14 points in the ball game.
And foul is on Maya Weber. That's her 3rd, team's 4th. She'll go out, and Babb will check in.
Both teams have picked up 4 team fouls, so bonus. Next foul we see for either team, and we're not even halfway through the third.
3-point play is complete. And timeout called by head coach Cole Knipling will take it with him. Full timeout back to Madison High School in 60 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back, Madison High School. Home of the Bulldogs, where the T-Area Lady Titans lead the Parkston Trojans 51-42. Thanks for tuning in. Live Ticket TV, Vermillion Tanagers Live, as well as Madison live stream.
Speaking of the Madison Bulldogs, looks like they're checking back into the building. They played that first game, Cole in the auxiliary gym, and now it looks like a few of the Bulldogs are going to watch this next game coming up as Madison's going to play against Vermillion coming up on Monday.
Quick turnover by the Titans. We'll give the ball back to Parkston. Gracie Oakley inside to Turringer. Kick back out. Berkeley Ziebart, the leading scorer in the ball game, lost it for a moment. Now gets it back. Kiera over to Berkeley. Now bounce pass to Gracie inside Turringer. Pass stolen away by Reese Hammerquist. Vasika has it as she crosses the timeline. Steps back. Now will drive middle. Spins. Down low to Hammerquist. Back out to West. West. They're swinging around Clayberg, right side with Vasika. Vasika drives middle, spins at the free throw line, kicks back out Clayberg. West now with 12 on the shot clock. She'll drive left, kick out to Babb, over to Clayberg. Clayberg with 6, drives right, floater good.
And a nice job there by T. Cole, just to continue to find the open woman there to make sure they get the right shot up, and it really worked out.
Count the bucket and the foul that time for Kiera Oakley. And she was fouled by Reese Hammerquist. That is Hammerquist's 3rd foul. Again, that's 5 team fouls.
Wow.
On the Titans. So it's bonus for either team now.
And since Hammerquist off the bench has picked up 3, they have to replace her size, which means Grant comes back in with 3 personal fouls. I did not think we would see her come back into this, but Abshore has been making that decision since they're going to need the size inside.
Kiera Oakley now 13 points for her. And it's still a 8-point deficit, 53-45, 2:45 to play. Yes, that's right. Your scoreboard does read correctly in the third quarter. West has it, bounce pass inside to Clayberg, back out, Babb. Grant at the free throw line, drives left through contact, and the shot was partially blocked away. They're going to say it was out of bounds off of Parkston. So now 12 on the shot clock for the Titans, and Vasika will throw it in. Gets it into Clayberg. Handoff Vasika in the corner with 9. Vasika up through contact, lost the ball for a second, now gets it back and scores off the glass.
She's now scored in all quarters as well, giving her 13 points for the ball game.
Turringer to Gracie left side. She'll drive. Lost it for a second. Back to Turringer. Kick out Berkeley Zebart. Handoff Kiera. Kiera drives baseline. Now throws it to nobody, but Lauren Zebart was able to get there in time. They get it back to her. Free throw line. Bounce pass inside. Turringer can't handle it. 8 on the shot clock, but it's going to go out of bounds, and possession will go back to the Titans.
Nice job by Lauren there. Not only did she go out of the action, but got back into, got the ball, then found a great outlet pass underneath, and just Thuringer couldn't hold on to it, but a great hustle effort, and that is just showing the Trojans haven't given up in this game.
Vasika coast to coast off the glass and good for 2. Now back to a 12-point lead, 96 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Vasika now has 15. Surprisingly, Cole, before her back-to-back bucket, she wasn't the leading scorer, but since she's gotten 4 straight for the Titans, she is now.
Has now a foul on the drive by Clayberg, her second.
6th against the Titans if you're keeping track at home, but we're already in a bonus, so 2 free throws upcoming.
30 fouls called in the ball game, and we're still 91 seconds in the third quarter.
Wow, Gracie Oakley misses a free throw. Her first time with the charity stripe, but again, Cole still has not scored since the first quarter where she had 11.
Second free throw. That one rattles in. Now 12 for her in the contest. And now a still 11-point lead for the Titans. Clayberg has it. Over in the corner. Weber for 3. Got it. Nope, that is not Weber. That is Hayden West. I apologize. So now 6 points for her. 60-46. Again, I'm telling you, that 2 and 3, very hard to distinguish from all the way up here. Gracie Oakley, bounce pass inside, poked away, and Grant has it. Now we're going to get a timeout called. Head coach Adam Shorsman, we're going to step aside. 30-second timeout. Back to Madison in 30.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Welcome back to Madison, where the T area leads the Parkston Trojans 60-46. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be watching. Live Ticket TV, Vermillion Tanagers Live, or Madison Livestream. I'm Cole Larsch with my broadcast partner Heath Nimke. We've got the final 3 games for you. After this one, it is Vermillion and Aberdeen Roncalli in the nightcap, the number 4 Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, and the number 1 team, the Sisseton Redmen, and they're going to say that Mara Grant stepped out of bounds in the drive. So possession goes back to Parkston. And this team, this game is the number 3 seeds in both conferences. The last time either team will play, as T's moving up to AA, and Parkston is not technically a part of the NEC. They just come play in this clash, and they replace
Britton Heckla.
There we go. Kick out, Gracie Oakley, 3-pointer, got it to go.
There we go. Up to 15 now.
11 in the first, did not score in the second, now 4 in the third for her. 11-point lead, and a quick pass went straight out of bounds And possession goes back to Parkston. Chance to chip away at this double-digit lead.
Yeah, they can get 5 straight points in the last 30 seconds. That's a big end of the third quarter for the Parkston Trojans.
Berkeley Zebart kick out to Gracie Oakley. Gracie back to Berkeley for 3. Got it. 18 points, and that is how the third quarter will end. Your score, T-Area 60. Parkston Trojans 52. We're going to step aside back for the fourth quarter in 60 seconds.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Welcome back. Madison High School, T-Area Titans and the Parkston Trojans. You're in game number 7 of the DAC-12 NEC Clash. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Cole Larsch alongside me, Heath Nimke. Heath, we've seen a lot of points. Is there really anything either team can do about it, especially in this fourth quarter?
I would say if you're the Parkston Trojans, you got to stay out of foul trouble, but continue to do what they're doing of driving inside. They really have gotten the T-Area Titans in a lot of foul trouble. Now try to finish that off here in this fourth quarter. I think that's going to be their best opportunity, especially back-to-back threes, to get them into this fourth quarter. And we see right away a drive that third ringer misses. On the opposite side for the T-Area Titans, not necessarily take the error out of the ball, but make sure they're finding the right shots, but also making sure they don't just shoot right away.
Clayberg, straight away 3, rattles out, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Turinger.
And that's something to be reminded of right now, Cole. Parkston is on a 6-0 swing. So, I mean, you talk about back-to-back buckets. It could be up to a 10, 12-0 swing, and the Trojans just right back into it.
Trojans have it. Gracie Oakley blocked and saved from going out of bounds by Vasika.
I think she thought that Weber was in her face, was trying to draw the quick foul and didn't work. And then in the end, the Titans, again, going so quickly, just turn it right back over.
Now Parkston has it once again, going right to left in their home whites again. T going left to right in their away navy blue. Lauren Zebart underneath. Skip pass over. Off the glass, no good. Too strong by Kiera Oakley, and ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Parkston Trojans.
And the theory from Adam Shoresman on why his team is going so quick is he does see that the Parkston Trojans are absolutely gassed, and that is why Cole Kniplin is calling a timeout. He sees Gracie Oakley with her hands on her shoulders. They're just absolutely gassed at the moment, and they're trying to get things figured out. They want to slow things down, but make sure they're still finding shots inside. Trailing by 8. Again, this game is not over with on a 6-0 run dating back to the third quarter. They just got to be smart, slow things down in a moment, and keep attacking the glass. Cole, since we are in a timeout, let's take a quick look at so far this DAC-12 NEC Clash. The DAC-12, of course, dominating once again. And the matchup for the 11 seed, Madison got their second win of the season, beating Tispazina 61-49. And the matchup with the 10 seed, it's the only win for the NEC. Clark Willow Lake beat Del Rapids 46-32. And the matchup of the 9 seeds, it was the West Central Trojans getting a 44-point victory over Webster area 66-23. Here in the main gym, in the matchup to the 6 seed, Dakota Valley beat Millbank 53-31. In a 5 seed matchup, Elk Point Jefferson beat Croton area 44-23. And the matchup of the 4 seeds, it was Lennox that beat Hamlin 45-37. You may remember Hamlin was the only NEC winner last year, beating Vermillion in the matchup of the 1 seeds.
Vasika has it with 20 on the shot clock. Step back 3 is going to be short, and the rebound is controlled by Parkston. So T-Area getting a little cold here in the fourth quarter, yet to score. I guess either team yet to score in quarter number 4. Berkeley drives in, bounce pass out to Schoen, that's Turinger. Berkeley Zebart, crossover, pass over to Kiera. Kick out, Turinger for 3, got it.
So again, Cole, dating back to the third quarter, now a 9-0 run for the Parkston Trojans.
And now they just trail from 5. They once trailed by 15, now just trail by 5, 60 to 55. 5:45 to play in the fourth. Clayberg over to Vasika, top of the key. Inside Grant, they're going to say Grant was fouled from behind as she went up to get the pass.
I think that was a little cheeky there. Thurringers certainly had the hands on the back of Grant. I didn't think making a whole lot of contact, but in the end, don't get to go their way.
And now what we see normally on a baseline out of bounds play by T, everybody lines up at half court. They get into Vasika, NBA 3, got it.
Wow. Can't stop that when she can just hit from that deep on the court. There's nothing you can do about it for the Parkston Trojans. Finally ends that 9-0 run the Trojans were on.
Berkeley has it, right elbow, bounce pass to Kiera. She'll drive left, guarded by Vasika, stolen away. Here goes Vasika, 4-on-3 break. She's going to take it herself. Reverse layup, no good.
Yeah, Katie Vasika just trying to take this game over. She knows she can do it, the commit to South Dakota State. Good look for her there, but maybe in the end you rethink about that one. Should have passed off with a 3-on-1.
Berkeley Zebart, top of the key 3, got it. 21 points now for Berkeley Zebart, and we're still at a 5-point game, 63 to 58.
Parkston Trojans not going quietly into the night, and also staying out of foul trouble. All their Trojans too, just letting Katie Vasika attack inside and goes underneath the Grant now.
And Grant goes up through the triple team and is fouled, so Grant will have 2 free throws. As that foul, they're going to call it on Kiera Oakley. That's her 4th. And I don't see any reason for Cole Knipling to sub anybody out. This is the same 5 that's been in there for the vast majority of the game. Grant's free throw is good. 14 points for her. 8 of them from the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cole. You're at that time that you got to trust your starting 5 out there. Don't send anybody else out there. Just try to get it done. And this long distance, you just got to know yourself if you're Oakley, stay out of foul trouble.
As Zebart goes coast to coast off the missed free throw and was fouled underneath. So she will go to line to shoot 2 as that falls on Hayden West, her 3rd. So even though I didn't say it, you can still count me for an announcer's jinx. I thought to myself, just 1 foul here in quarter number 4 when we saw all those fouls in quarter number 3 and back-to-back possessions with a foul. First free throw is off the mark by Lauren Zebart. The second free throw is up and also off the mark, and the rebound is controlled by Grant.
She has now 2 of 4 from the free throw line, only 2 points from the charity stripe.
Vasika has it. Kick over to Babb, right side, who just checked in. Clayberg, Grant at the free throw line, now dribbles back out to the 3-point line. 5-out look for the Titans. They get it off to Vasika. Vasika top of the key, inside Grant. 1 dribble, off the glass, and good for 2 for Mara Grant. 16 points for her, and we're back up to an 8-point lead halfway through this 4th quarter.
And I expect the rest of this ball game to really just be controlled by Grant and Vasika. Your 2 experienced players try to dominate this game in the latter portions.
3-on-2 break after the Vasika steal, up ahead to Grant. Shot's no good, but she was fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws.
That's what it is. You get Vasika makes a defensive stand one way, brings it all the way up in the front court, sees a 3-on-2. She can either go to Weber or Grant. She goes with the size inside, and Grant doesn't knock down the layup, but at least draws the foul.
And the first free throw is good. Second one, also good. 18 points for Mara Grant. 10-point lead just like that again for the T-Area Lady Titans.
Trojans need to get some shots up quickly. They got this as little as 6. Cole, you might also want to tell the officials, we do have a couple more games coming up. We were on schedule when we started this one, in fact, ahead of schedule, and now with just 3 minutes before scheduling, we're about to, we're going to run behind time here, Cole.
Yep. Through, 4 games here in the main gym? There are 3 games. They were ahead of schedule, and now this one will send it behind.
By the way, here in Madison, they also schedule these games an hour and 45 minutes apart from each other just to avoid this whole entire separation.
No, they schedule them an hour and a
half.
Oh,
they do?
Apart.
I thought they used to.
It's a 45-minute separation between the main gym and the auxiliary gym to stagger it a little bit. But they are an hour and a half scheduled. As we've seen just about 40 fouls in this contest called. Vasika has it. She'll pull up from 3. Got it. Can't leave her wide open. 21 points for Katie Vasika, 71-58 your score. 3 minutes to play.
And getting it done in every single quarter. There hasn't been a quarter that she's just really gone off for a lot of points, but just been consistent throughout the entire ball game.
Three-pointer the other way by Turinger off the mark. Rebound is controlled by West, and now she's going to slow it down a little bit as she crosses the timeline. Kicks it up Clayburg to Babb, back to Clayburg, looking for Grant inside.
And 71 safe enough, Cole. The T-Area Titans are going to get a win.
Clayburg off the mark. Loose ball controlled by Berkeley Zebart. Now she wants to push with 2.5 to go. Back to Gracie Oakley. Guarded closely by Clayburg. Lost it for a second. Now kick back out. Turner inside to Berkeley Zebart. And they're going to say Berkeley Zebart was fouled before the shot.
Just help defense there by Babb. She knows she got beat and was trying to catch up to it. And as she did so, reached in, drew the foul. Full timeout from head coach Adam Schwartzman just to go over things, try to finish this one off for his team, leading it 71-58.
We're going to take it with him back to Madison High School in 60.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Producers, now's a great time to get your seed meters inspected so you're ready for spring planting. Right now, Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is offering $25 labor per row all month long. Contact one of Grossenberg Implement's service managers and schedule your planter's seed meter inspection so it's ready for spring. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Go to grossenberg.com for details.
Welcome back to Madison, 71-58 in game number 7 of the DAC-12 NEC Clash. Thanks for tuning in. Live Ticket TV, Vermillion Tanagers Live, and Madison live stream. I'm Cole Larsch, alongside me, Heath Nimke, as quickly Parkston gets it into Berkeley Zebart off the glass, good for 2. 23 points for her in the contest. She is the overall leading scorer. 11-point game, 2:11 to play. Clayburg to Vasika, guarded by 2 players. Now Grant double-teamed, off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Vasika, put back and good. Katie Vasika, now she has 23 as well. And it's once again a 13-point ball game.
23 points, 5 rebounds for her in the ball game.
Gracie Oakley, pass inside, and they're going to say kick ball. Minute 50 to play. Quick Mount Vernon math, that is 110 seconds left to go in quarter number 4. Pass stolen away quickly by Grant. Grant, coast to coast, layup off the mark. Rebound fought for, and it's going to be saved out of bounds, but they're going to say that Berkeley Zebart was out of bounds when she saved it. Again, we are going to start the Vermillion-Aberdeen-Roncalli game behind schedule. It's scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. Looking about a 5:05, 5:10 tip. Grant has it, top of the key. Now T just going to try and take the air out of the basketball. As I say that, Babb drives in, off the glass, good for 2. J.C. Babb, 5 points for her. Minute 20 to go, 15-point lead. Berkeley Zebart has it, lost it for a second. Now we'll throw it out of bounds. And possession will go back to T. Minute 15 as Vasika dribbles up in the backcourt. Will cross the half-court line. Still with Vasika over to Clayburg, but it was tipped short, so Grant comes out and gets it. Gets it over to West. Inside Vasika, off the mark. Offensive rebound, put back good. 25 points as she has maxed out my stat sheet, 77-60. And now Grant with the quick steal the other way. 2-on-1 break. Grant will take it herself off the glass. Good for 2.
Hey, Cole, this one's starting to get out of hand here late. This one's going to look a lot bigger when you look at the final score, but a great effort here from the Parkston Trojans. They really stayed in this one until late in the ball game.
That they did. 35 seconds to play. They're just running out of steam again. Second game in less than 24 hours for the Trojans. So offensive rebound, that one's no good. Vasika has it. She will get past half court, and she will slow it down. 79-60 will be your final score. As we'll give you some final stats here. First for Parkston. Gracie Oakley, 15 points. Lauren Zebart with 2. Berkeley Zebart with 23. Kiera Oakley, 13. Maya Turinger with 7. Parkston scores 21 in the first, 12 in the second, 19 in the third, and 8 in the fourth. For their total of 60 points, they will fall to 11-5. For T area, they were led in scoring by Katie Vasika with 25, Maura Grant with 20, Clayberg with 12, Weber with 9, West with 6, Babb with 5, and Hammerquist with 2. T areas, they score 15 in the first, 22 in the second, 23 in the third, and 19 in the fourth for their total of 79 points. T area will go to 11-3 on the season, and the DAC 12 moves to 6-1 in the DAC 12 NEC Clash as they're giving the player of the game. It will be Katie Vasika, 25 points, and that will wrap up the broadcast of this game as we're going to switch over. The next game will be Vermillion and Aberdeen Roncalli coming up in 15 minutes on Vermillion Tanagers Live, Live Ticket TV, and Madison Livestream.